Now we will show you how to use a Biocare Bu907 ultrasonic machine on a person. First, after attaching the cables, you take the cable unit, and use your ultrasonic jet and apply on it. Then you take the probe, and always the small dot over here must stay upwards, and gently start scanning the body. Now let's see the images that are transferred from this. You can see the kidney over here, and when you get a perfect image, we freeze the image by pressing this button. Now we can take a closer look at it by pressing the zoom button over here. Then we take this tracker ball and this scroll button to zoom in, zoom out, and move this. To exit that option, we just press the cancel button, which is over here. Then to measure the distance of a organ, we just press the distance button, which is over here. After pressing it, we can see a small square on the screen. By keeping one on one side and pressing the reference button, and the other on the other side, and pressing the distance button again, and you get another cursor. Then again doing the same thing, we can get this section marked up. You can see the small lines, dotted lines going from each side of the crosses, and you can see the distance measured on it over here. To clear anything on the screen, you just press the button that says clear over here. When you press it, all the things that was on the screen will be disappeared. Then to get the image quality clear, you have different options on the keyboard. Like the main thing is these sliding keys. It adjusts the brightness of the screen section by section. You can reduce it or maximize it by taking them to the right side. It brightens up the screen, and by taking it to the left side, it darkens up the screen. You can adjust it to get the clear image that you want. Then we have there's this button called LR over here. When you press it, the image flips from left to right. you can change the way of seeing it. And like the same, there's a button called U and P. When you press it, the image goes up and down. Then you have the button called image prop. With it you can get different types of menus. You can change the way of seeing the screen and etc. Then you have your button called the scan no, the probe base. It switches the probe from the first probe to the second probe. Then we have these small buttons that says B over M and B 4 B's. When you press 1B, that shows only one screen, or like this. When you press BB, then you can get two screens while taking two sides of the same object. This is mostly used to get the volume of an object. Then we have this. By pressing the B over M, you can detect the organs while detecting the bubbles on your body. Then we have the 4 B's. There you can get 4 directions of your organ. You can switch it by pressing the same button over and over again. By scrolling this game button, you can change the amount of gain on the screen as shown. Here on this corner you can see when I scroll this, it increases and decreases. Then we have this depth button, which shows in the button the depth you move into. You have these focus lines that can be controlled by this focus scroller.